Do you ever feel like life's just one big confusing game where you're perpetually stuck on level 1, watching from the sidelines as others effortlessly level up, traveling to new and exotic levels, unlocking rewards like respect and wealth? Meanwhile, you're left battling the same old monsters of doubt, confusion, and mediocrity, feeling like you're always a few steps behind, like you've missed the tutorial and now you're just winging it, hoping for a lucky break. But what if I told you there's a way to not only catch up, but to actually play life like a video game where you are the main character? So if you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, lost, or just plain stuck in a loop, I've got a game plan for you. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll not only have a clear path to leveling up in life, but you'll also be motivated to embark on the most epic quest of your life. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the cheat code to getting ahead of 99% of people by turning your life into a video game. So this is the 6-step process I've used in my own life and what has worked for me. It's what has allowed me to travel the world and get paid to write tweets in my underwear. However, it's important to remember there are 0 rules to this video game we call life. Take what works, drop what doesn't, and play the game how you see fit. So step 1 is character creation, and every role-playing video game starts off with character creation. Now, I hate to say it, but you can't pick where you start in the video game or go back in time and change your genetics to get a chiseled jawline and impeccable eyebrows like myself. But you can choose which character you want to play as going forward. You can pick classes like a warrior, a mage, or an archer, and each class with its own unique abilities and strengths. So I want you to take a pen and 3 pieces of paper. Now, on the first piece of paper, you're going to list out all of your current skills, traits, and habits, good and bad. And it's for your own good, so be brutally honest here. Then, on the second piece of paper, in vivid detail, I want you to describe your ideal life 10 years from now. Where are you living? How much money are you making? What does your ideal day look like? Who's in your life? What does your ideal body look like? Spend 30 minutes or spend 4 hours if you need to. Just make sure you really visualize this future and go into as much detail as possible. Now, on the third piece of paper, you're going to write down who you have to become to attain that life. What traits do they have? What skills do they have? What habits do they have? Compare it with your first piece of paper and list out the traits and habits you need to drop and which ones you need to double down on. And this isn't some woo-woo spiritual stuff. You're setting your intentions for your life. And without clear intentions, it's like you're trying to get to an unknown destination without a map. And when you're clear on where you're going, the path to success becomes clear. You know what road you need to take and can course correct when you stray off the path. So take the time to do this. Now, step 2 is to pick your powers. So now that you've created your character, it is time to pick your special abilities. And depending on what character you want to become, there are various skills you can specialize in: marketing, videography, fitness, writing, and more. For example, if you're passionate about marketing, think of yourself as a marketing mage, and your spells might include content creation and writing. But to cast these spells effectively, you need to train and you need to practice, which is why you need to consider 2 things when picking your powers. 1, what are you interested in? So the big myth is that you need to be skilled right out the gate, but everyone starts their video game at level 0. So if you have interest, you'll enjoy learning that skill, which will translate to consistency. And if you're consistent, you'll become highly skilled over time. Now, the second thing you need to consider is if the special power you're choosing to level up in is going to get you closer to your dream life that you wrote about. So let's say you want to build a wildly successful online personal training business. Placing all of your focus into learning carpentry probably isn't the best choice. Even if you may like it, it's more of a side quest for down the line. So you have to remember you have limited focus, so you need to pick your special abilities and powers wisely. Now, step 3 is to find mentors to guide you. And in every role-playing game, you're given a quest by a wiser and more experienced guide. And they usually have a beard for some reason. I don't know why.
How? I don't know.
Without quests given by mentors, you'll be aimlessly wandering. So to progress in the game of life, finding mentors who have played the game is one of the best cheat codes to get ahead. Now, they won't play the game for you, but they will give you a path to follow so you don't end up lost while trying to level up. Now, the fastest way to level up is paying to get direct access to a mentor, but this typically costs thousands of dollars and you may not have that starting out, which is totally fine. If that's the case, then you can get indirect mentorship in the form of books, courses, podcasts, YouTube videos. Speaking of, I create videos around online business, self-improvement, and the creator economy. So hit that subscribe button if you want to make money online and live life on your terms. Now, step 4 is to level up your skills. And in video games, you can't defeat a level 50 boss when you're still at level 1. So similarly, in business and life, you can't tackle big challenges without first leveling up your skills. So pick a skill you have an interest in, like sales, exercise, writing, and dedicate the next 6 to 12 months to progressing in it. Block out 1 to 3 hours a day to practice your craft. At first, you're going to suck, but over time, you will gain experience points and level up. Now, the secret to becoming addicted to progressing in life is gamification. So when you can see yourself improving, it triggers dopamine in your brain. And this feeling says, hey, this feels good. Let's keep doing it. So if you're trying to level up in fitness, track your workouts. If you're trying to level up in writing, track your word count. If you're trying to level up in business, track your sales. You'll unlock next level motivation, I am telling you, and you're going to continuously try to beat your high score. Now, step 5 is to network with others and build a party. Now, you can go on your quest alone, but it's 10 times easier when you have others fighting alongside with you. You might be skilled in one area, but having people in your network who are skilled in other areas will help make up for your weaknesses. And together you can take on bigger bosses and bigger challenges and unlock bigger rewards. So over the 3 years I've been growing online, I've made friends who are experts in all kinds of industries. So marketing, sales, writing, content creation. And if I ever need help in those areas, I can hit them up. And it's not just for technical help, but also support during periods of high stress. And I can guarantee there's going to be a ton of hurdles thrown your way. So when you start your journey, reach out to others on similar quests. DM people you vibe with, join communities with similar interests, meet up with people and hop on calls. When you have a network of people on your journey, you'll hold each other accountable, share insights, and level up a hell of a lot faster. The final step is step 6. You need to focus on your main quest. In the modern world, distractions from your main quest are abundant. And as you level up, these distracting side quests become more frequent and more compelling. Maybe it's a seemingly lucrative business deal or simply a new hobby. Now, it's crucial to remain open to new things in life, but it's equally crucial to know the difference between a genuine opportunity and a distraction, because every new thing and every new person you introduce into your life takes time, energy, and focus away from your main quest. And your main quest is what's going to drive your main story forward. Now, I relate this back to my online business. If I would have bounced around from ghostwriting to Amazon FBA to web design, I wouldn't have developed the depth in one business and experienced the compounding that catapulted my career. Now, make sure to keep that in the back of your mind as you continue on your journey. It's not all about the side quests, like focus on your main quest. So there you have it, the 6-step cheat code to turn your life into a video game and win at life. Now, if you want to start this journey with a ton of momentum, then I highly recommend watching this video on the screen. In it, I show you how to do a hard reset with your life with a dopamine detox. If you really want to kick any bad habits and really get ahead in life, this video is well worth the watch.